Okay. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm just running a little tad bit late this day, but this was Stephen Cuffey, Tyrone Cuffey on Facebook, and I'm doing TBC Live Broadcast episode number 78. Number 78. So let's see here who we got here today. Okay. Serene, I believe you're from New Zealand. Thank you so much for being first today. Well, on the chat. And and also Diane Gordon. Thank you so much for all of you being here. Okay. All righty. Now I know I may have a few people locally watching me, and if I have my little 2-year-old watching me, like you always do, right here locally. Hello, Kayla. It's so nice to see you, sweetie. You're just an angel, along with my other friends and friends I have in Tennessee and in Florida and there and all over the world. I know Marianne Murphy is doing her out of South Africa doing her live broadcast now because she got late starting herself. She has some audio difficulties. I believe I'm doing okay with my technology at this moment. Fail because it's never perfect. But I want to thank you all for being here today. I want to let you know right offhand, and I'll say this near the end of the live broadcast, that I will be doing 2 live broadcasts today. 2 live broadcasts. One now at a 3 o'clock hour Eastern Daylight Time, and I will do another one 8:30 tonight. Whatever that time is, just check your time zone, because I'm on the East Coast of the United States. I don't know where everybody's located, or if you're asleep during that time, then I surely understand. So, as you know, last week I did 2 double live broadcasts on Saturday and Sunday. So I'm not sure I'm gonna do 2 tomorrow, because tomorrow is Father's Day, and I am a father, and so I know that I will be trying to get 1 in, tomorrow. I'm not sure I get to do 2 tomorrow, but I will be doing 2 today, another one at 8:30. Well, right now I want to get started by what I want to do, a little screen share, just to go to our blog, because you know how much I love the blog. I always call it the Bible of TBC, and I also say, what do I always say? Become a student of the blog, right? Don't just read the blog, become a student of the blog. So let me go right here. Okay, let's start from the 16th here. Let's see here. Okay, this one right here that admin posted, called "The Right Question and Its Answer," and it says, "Do you know how to cash flow daily in TBC without the assistance of anyone else? If so, you." So if you basically don't know how to make money in TBC, and we make money, how do we make money? How do we make any cash in TBC? Do we go to an exchange like our Bitcoin and some of the market-based cryptocurrencies? Do we do that? Do we know? Can anyone put in the chat right now, based on how do we actually make cash flow in TBC? Do anyone know that without any assistance? I mean, I know because I've done it already. But what is the main way we make cash flow and the Billion Coin? Can someone put that in the chat for me right now if y'all with me? Is it like we do Bitcoin? Is it like we do market based? Do we go through an exchange? Or do we do another way that I'm looking for to hear? I'm not sure if everybody's with me that's here on the chat. Maybe people don't know. It's real simple. I'm just waiting for a moment. I'm gonna go on to the next article here, where everyone's seemed to put in the chat. I'm gonna tell you in just a minute if no one knows, because it's very easy. Okay. Okay, this sums up what we are doing right now. Basically, what it says: receive a gift of over $2,000 in digital money. And what is that concerning? Okay, what is that concerning? Oh, right, Serene, right, sending out referrals. That's one way. Well, what I was referring to, I know that we give out free. That's free. Yes, that's free. Okay, I understand that. I'm talking about how do we as a person. What I'm gonna tell you what basically what I'm referring to is peer to peer, person to person, right? Both parties have to be trusted sellers, and trusted sellers are what? People who have paid their $10 annual subscription for their Crinkle Cash back office and may have a send button. Okay, that's in a nutshell what a trusted seller is. Okay, when you purchase, for an example, you purchase, I don't know how much, it could be $50, 100 or more, whatever. You know, whatever you want to purchase, you get X amount of coin into your wallet. Now I'm not going to indicate what that is because I know that we have changed. I don't have the chart in front of me right this moment. But as this article states, yes, Shireen, you're right in terms of it's actually over $2,100 right now. And what that is, that's 25,000 cookies that's worth, once it's redeemed, as $2,100 over. Okay? That's a very good gift to be given out to people. You know, a lot of us have given that out over 100. I've given them well over 200 people, around or close to 200, between 230, 250 people I've given that to since last October. But a lot of people, and I'm still giving that free gift out that you see right here on this screen. All right. All right. And the great thing is we don't pay in exchange fees per transaction. When we make it, when someone purchases an amount of TBC from you, we don't charge for that transaction like they do with Bitcoin, what they call processing fees or mining fees. They call. All right. Okay. All right. Let me come out of this. These were the only two articles at this present time in the blog. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop this screen share. Okay, I'm back with you now. So that's right, exactly. Right. That's right. I see what Hans said. We sell coins one-to-one. Yes, it's peer-to-peer. They purchase coin from you. Okay, X amount in terms of in the currency. And it doesn't, and get this, it doesn't, as we know it, it does not have to be fiat currency. If you negotiate with somebody, if they got some worth that you want, like I don't know what it could be, because it could be some old LP records or something. It could be a TV that you like of theirs they want to sell, and they said they want to get involved in the Billion Coin, and that buyer happened to be a trusted seller himself or herself, and that person, him or herself, is a trusted seller. And they said, well, I will put this amount of coin in your TBC wallet, and you give me this, and we make this exchange with this trade with this TV. Something like, it could be any goods or service. It could be just like that in Cameroon and Africa, a blog came out where then a health clinic now take 50% TBC and 50% cash as payment for their service, their health services. See, people, as we know, have purchased cars. I mean, it's documented, and on the testimony page, we have to go a lot. We got thousands of video testimonies, but testimony page, people have purchased cars, lands, homes. Over in the Philippines, they selling the clothes in their little shops. And get this, and came out, there was huge on the blog about a little over a week ago. 110 tribes are now accepting TBC legally in that area of the Philippines for their legal tender. That's wonderful, just wonderful. Now, look like we don't have a few people on this live broadcast, and that's fine. People sometimes go back and watch them. So I know it's Saturday, people are out and about having a great time. The weather is it's great here. I don't know where it is where y'all are, but people out and about during the weekend. Okay? Well, like I said before, I will be back here at 8:30. Now, what we are supposed to be doing, as we all know it, is that we are trying to grow our community to 1 billion members. 1 billion members, okay? 1 billion members. Now, right now, we know that we over 1.2, close to 3.2 billion, 3.2 million members right now in the Billion Coin. Okay? 3.2 million members plus in the Billion Coin as we speak right now. So we have a long way to go. Yes, we have grown a lot. And we have grown very fast in a little over 2 years. But we have much growth to do. But remember, as we grow and we continue to grow, that we will have some challenges that will come about. So what I've also often said in my live broadcast, please, I'm saying to everyone, please have patience. As you know, we're going currently right now, we're going through a migration. Migration is still steaming right ahead. And they are manually putting people into a brand new system, a new blockchain, a new network. If it takes a while for your coin to wind up your wallet, don't panic. If you know for a fact that you paid that $10 annual subscription for your Crinkle Cash back office, and under your account, your back office is showing paid, you don't have anything to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Everyone's coin is taking a while to appear in their new TBC wallet once they have migrated. It's taking a few days. It could take up to a week. So what if it take up to 2 weeks? They have already told you you're not going to lose anything. Now, if you haven't seen anything in 3 or 4 weeks, I'm thinking maybe you need to send a support ticket to tickets at thebillioncoin.com. Now, granted, we know that they're going to have a new ticket system, support ticket system coming pretty soon in the next 2 weeks or so. But remember, when you send something to tech support, let me make this point while it's on my mind. Send it one time. They see it. Don't keep sending emails of the same thing to them. Now, if you got another problem, then you can send that. But please don't send but one ticket at tickets at thebillioncoin.info if you're really having a problem. I've had many people from all over the world message me about certain issues they have, and I've given them great feedback, and they have thanked me. But if people would just become a student of the blog, as I just showed you, if they just become a student of the blog, you wouldn't have to ask some of these questions. But sometimes people just want to hear from another person that maybe may know really what they're saying or what they're talking about. And I'm one of the leaders here in the TBC community. I'm not claiming to be a master yet. I'm an apprentice, a student of the TBC blog. That's what I am. I'm learning just like you. I just take it more seriously than a lot of people do, our blog. I'm just asking people to do the same thing, and then they will answer their own questions sometimes. So let us be strong. Just keep pushing forward. Keep getting the word out. Not just here in our live broadcast, but when you're out and about. Talk to people about they'll tell you what's going on in life most of the time. If they're having some financial difficulty, just having a hard problem, they want to get out of the poverty they're in. What better way to discuss this about the Billion Coin with them and what we're all about, what we're trying to achieve. It may take 1 year, it may take 2 years, it may take 5 years or 10. So what? So what if it happens? It takes that long. This is not something that you can just run out and cash out like a bank or a charity No, it's not like that. TBC is already used for goods and services on a smaller scale worldwide. But we already see evidence of that, what it's going to become. And when we continue to grow to 5 and 10 and 100, we get to 100 million. Do you imagine what it's going to have impact it's going to start having all over the world? It's just that a lot of us here, we're in the beginning stages. Okay? Another little thing that we should be doing, each one of us is already in Billion Coin, is continue to grow our cookies. And how do we do that? We do live broadcast. If you're a live broadcaster, you're getting what? 1 million cookies. That's equivalent to $84,000 per broadcast. Now, for me, I don't do it for the money. It's just that I just not automatically receive that. They're giving this to our broadcasters. But another way to collect your cookies and stockpile your cookies is what? Go to the Send Button meeting every Monday morning, 7 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time, which is 10 o'clock my time. I'm 3 hours ahead of Randy. So it's 10 o'clock a.m., 7 o'clock for him, and it could be a different time for your area. You have to be at the Send Button meetings. That's why you learn so much about how to get people involved in the Billion Coin, how to use the Send Button, what is it meant for. You hear from not Randy, but some of his top 10 leaders. It's an awesome meeting to be a part of. Take that hour out your day to be there at that Send Button meeting. Now, if some of you are working during that time, please, when you get off of work, please go back in the evening. Please watch it. Okay? They'll give you a keyword at the end that you can put into that area on the send button in your Twinkle Has back office. You'll get credit for it. But now, according to the new scale that they gave us on the blog, if you're not a broadcaster, you perhaps will not get 1 million cookies. You may get what? 1,000 cookies, I believe it is. I don't have it in front of me, so I may not have it exactly correct, but that's my understanding. So even some people on my team that's not a broadcaster, they won't continue to get 1 million cookies. But it's still, whatever it is, they're still receiving something. Okay? All right? Let's keep that in mind. Let's keep all that in mind. So I'm getting close to the end of my live broadcast. I didn't have a whole lot to discuss in this particular broadcast. Just some basics that I want to discuss with you. Like I said, let's continue to grow and grow our community. It's growing fast. And guess what's going? I believe is going to happen, because I've seen evidence last year. If we started growing to 20 to 50,000 people per day, like it was at a time last year, when we at that new network, we have gotten most of the people, hopefully all, but most of the people migrated over, and knowing that our coin is a great coin and that is actually getting transactions are being done rocket speed, like 30 seconds or less, sometime at the most a minute. Oh, come on. There should be a lot of transactions being done. But if we have some hiccups or little challenges along the way, then don't run away from the Billion Coin. Remember, we're not Bitcoin 9 years old. We're a little over 2 years old. All right? Keep that all in mind. Has anybody got any questions at all? Anything about anything? Anything at all? You know that I don't know whether they'll extend our migration or not at the end of July. They haven't said so yet. I know the majority of people that have paid their $10 are not over there and haven't migrated yet. I know I haven't. My team hasn't. We won't migrate to the end of this month or around the first week of July. And my only reason is because I happen to understand and know something about our new network and blockchain technology. I want to make sure that server is running smooth, even though they're putting people in manually. I want to make sure that everything is running smooth like it is right now over a period of time before myself and the rest of my team are over there in the new network. But we will be there. I understand how to migrate. I know the answers to the questions already. Actually, I knew them before, and even once I saw them, before they even gave me the answer, I knew the answer because because of the blog. It goes, everything I say seems to be go right back to the blog when I talk about it, because it's so great information. But like I said before, as we move forward, let's keep an open mind, keep our ears open, our vision lasered in, because we have a great platform before us. Let's be mindful that we're going to continue to do well, but we're going to have some challenges along the way. But that means that we're growing. Okay, that means that we're growing. If you see some hiccups or some challenges, that means that we're growing. Okay. All right. And remember, when you're out here remember, I always said, I've been saying this a lot in my live broadcast. If you're willing to do something you never did before, you're going to have something that you never had before. I'm going to say that again. If you're willing to do something you never did before, you're going to have something you never had before. So if you go out here and get a whole lot of people involved, maybe you're going to have something you never had before. You see what I'm saying? All right. And that can happen to a lot of people. Imagine a domino effect can have if a lot of people get involved and keep getting the same word out to people. Everybody not going to see it immediately. They're not going to quite understand it. That's why you got to make sure your education is pinpoint sharp. Make sure your education is pinpoint sharp. And the way to get it sharp, listen for me because I know, is the TBC blog. There's nothing more will get you there than the blog. No human, no master in the Billion Coin. They are second to the blog. Let's get it correct. There are great leaders here in the Billion Coin, from Randy on down. But I'm telling you, there's nothing sharper than that blog to get your main information. So that's directly from our administration, our administrator, directly from them. Okay? All right. Roman said, hi, Stephen, broadcasting day, but a little confused. The time setting with Hangout and Crinkle Cash of broadcasting. Romeo, I'm not sure what you're concerning. I don't know whether you can, basically, the confusion of time. Let me just point out something about broadcasting. And Randy, Dan Lutz, David Jones, our Barbados, the friendly marketer on YouTube. Carrie Valpano out of Montana here in the U.S. She's the Whitefish Lady. She's my leader. Well, the Whitefish Lady on YouTube. All those individuals have done excellent videos on their YouTube channel. That Randy's YouTube channel is the voice of TBC. All right. They have done some excellent broadcasts, how to set up the broadcast, the scheduling, all that in your Crewcast back office. You know, I want to do something for you all, because I'm gonna do this for Romeo. Let me just do another screen share. I don't know if this will answer your question or not, but I'm gonna do something for you. All right, let me go here. Let me log out and log back in because this may time out when I get started. Let me log in. Okay. When you do your schedule for your live broadcast, you go down to send button. Then you go to tomorrow's broadcast. And these are the people. These you see a lot of spaces open. I'm using it in slot 15. This is me right here for tomorrow. Okay. You may see PDD time. You can go back and change the time by just going right here and change it in your time zone. You can see exactly what time you're starting. All right. Like if you want it now I can't schedule. You can't schedule 2 in one day. Even though I'm having 2 today, I just have 2 on my YouTube channel. But if you want another schedule, just hit here schedule, and you put the URL of your YouTube channel of your live broadcast. All right. Now let me go here. Let me go to this one later. I'm gonna just show you something here. When I click on this one right here, this is the one at 8:30 that I will be doing. Okay, this is the one I'll be doing at 8:30. I'll be doing. All right. All right. Basically, if you want the URL, all you got to do is hit share and hit copy. You see this URL right here? This is the link to this particular live broadcast right here. All right. All you got to do is hit copy. And then when you go back to your Crinkle Cash back office, you just right click and put it right here. When I put it here, I'm going to put it right here, but I'm not going to hit select. See, it shows up. All right. Then you hit the language. Hit English. Well, English for me, but you may have another language. I don't know, Italian, whatever, wherever in your nation you want to speak it in. And hit submit. I'm not going to submit it because it won't let me do it anyway. Okay. You only can schedule 1 live broadcast per day, but that doesn't mean you can't do more than 1 day. All right. If you're going to do a second one, you'll schedule the one in your live broadcast schedule in your Crinklecast back office, but the second one, you just had to tell people to go to your YouTube channel to get the YouTube link. All right. All right. Let me come out of this. Oh, thank you. I'm glad if I cleared something up. I did a little quick here. If you want to see it again, I'm gonna stop this particular live. I mean, not the live screen, but the screen share. So, thank you, Romeo. I'm glad that scheduled for 3 o'clock. Okay, I'm glad that if I help you in any way, if you need more direction, just message me on my Facebook page under Tyrone Cuffey, and I'm sure to help you in any way, Romeo, or anyone else to have any difficulty with anything that I can help you with. In most cases, I can help you because I'm relatively an experienced live broadcaster. You would say with 78 live broadcasts I've done. If I do this one tonight, that'll be 79. I'll do my 80th one tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. Now I see yours is at 3 o'clock. That means, but make sure you put the what I tell people, if they put a time, put your time zone. Like mine is EDT, Eastern Daylight Time. Okay, we do 2 different standard time won't come to in the fall for us here in the United States. It'll be EST for Eastern Standard Time. But we're right now nationwide in the United States, we're under Eastern Pacific and Central Daylight Time. That's the time zones. It's 3 different time zones in the United States. Always remember to put your time zone. What's the abbreviation for that in your country? That helps people. You know, if they don't know what abbreviation spell, just spell it out. Like I spell sometimes do Eastern Daylight Time. Now some people just, you know, and they can go if you want to know what someone's time slot is, you go into the if they got it scheduled in the live broadcast schedule, you can just click on it, you know, or subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And when you subscribe, there's a little bell there. Click on that bell, then it will notify you when that person's live broadcast is about to start. That's the little key things that you need to learn, okay? On Crypto TBC, sorry you came later, my brother John out of Ontario, Canada. It's so good to have you. You know, John does some excellent live broadcasts. A lot of us support him. I like to see more people support people on live broadcasts. I'm going to end now because my time is up. But you can always go back and watch this video. Please give me a thumb up for those who haven't given me a like thumb up, please. You know, I've had maybe, I can count totally in all my live broadcasts, I've had maybe 3 thumbs down. I don't know why people saying thumbs down. You know, sometimes people are not, maybe they just, I don't know if I'm rubbing people the wrong way or whatever. It doesn't matter to me. I know I'm loved by a lot of people here at TBC, but it doesn't matter. People don't always see things the way you want them to see it. I understand. But I want to say I thank all of you for being here today. It's been a pleasure. We have some good people doing live broadcasts here, and I'll be looking for to see you all again at 8:30 today. If for some reason I do not can't make that 8:30 slot tonight, I will put it in the chat. But right now, I plan to be with you all again at 8:30 this evening. So thank you so much for being with you today. It's been a pleasure. Bye-bye.